Hi, this is John here from GPS Training. What we're going to do in this short video is just give you a quick overview of the Montana 750i. This is not really a product review. If you're looking for a product review, please click on the FAQ tab above or below, and that will give you a more in-depth video review of what about the unit. This is more just a general overview and also some of the key features that we get on the Montana 750i. Garmin Montana 750i is the hugely popular large screen GPS unit by Garmin. So it's the same as the 700i and the 700, but it's got a number of key features. So I tells us it has the two-way satellite communication, which is what we call the inReach technology that Garmin can put into a GPS unit. So two-way satellite communication enables you to send and receive messages when you're off grid. The other thing it has in it as well, it has what's called the city navigator. So this is like your road navigation. So it can be used in a car or on a motorbike, and it will navigate you via the road. So it's like a car sat nav or a motorcycle sat nav as well. Going back quickly to the inReach technology, there's a number of features we've got in there. The inReach, the two-way satellite communication. You can send what's called preset messages. So these are preset messages that you've set up, which can go to multiple people. You can also just send a text message. So literally put a number and a lovely large screen, so you can type away on the screen and send a text message. People can actually send a message back to you as well. So on their mobile phone, it just appears through as a mobile phone number. They can just return a message back to you as well. You can also do live tracking, so again people can see where you are when you're out walking. Again, you can put that behind a password if you want to. And then the other key thing, it has what's called an SOS button. So SOS button on the side. If you get into serious problems, you can press the SOS button, and Houston, Texas will manage your rescue from anywhere in the world. Again, we're going to give you some instructions when you get your unit how you set this up, because there are some things you need to put in, like your insurance company if you're going overseas. But don't worry, if you're using the UK, they'll manage your rescue using mountain rescue and the ambulance service and also the police service, so there's been no cost. But there is a subscription to use the inReach technology. Again, there's various options available. It's starting from around £15, and you just set that up when you set it up your GPS unit. Just think of it like a mobile phone contract. And that's the way you've got to think of it. Other thing with it's a 750 rather than a 700. The other key thing, it has an 8 megapixel camera built in the back. So it's got a camera built in the back. You can take pictures with this GPS unit, and it will geotag where the pictures are taken. You've also got a flashlight on the back. Don't worry about the hole in the back. This is where the battery pack sits in the back. Again, this is a brand new unit. The battery pack will sit in the back there, and it's a lithium battery, so it performs very, very well. Other thing quickly to mention is because it's a new unit, it's got a film on the front as well, so we can see some bubbles on the screen. It's got a protective film in place. Again, when you get your unit, you'll just take that off, but I'm not going to take it off because it's a brand new unit. So really nice large screen GPS unit. Again, got holes in the top and bottom. That's where your bike bracket will sit on the top. So again, bike bracket for your bicycle, or alternatively, you put it on a motorbike, you can hardwire it in as well as accessories, so you can hardwire in. But the nice thing is it's never going to come off because it kind of clamps into a really nice rugged large screen GPS unit from Garmin. We've looked at the battery. You also get a USB cable, so you can plug it into your PC and Mac, and you also get a quick start manual from Garmin for this GPS unit. What else do you get from GPS Training? We're not just saying a box with a GPS unit. We're going to set this unit up for you. So we're going to set this unit up for you. There's a quick setup guide. We've gone through, set up all the different profiles. So when you get the unit, it's going to work straight out of the box. I don't know, honestly, how people manage without knowing how to set up a GPS unit. You go online, read a lot of reviews. People get the units. It doesn't work because these units end up anywhere in the world. We set it up so it will work for you in this country. So when you put it on your motorbike, it will work. When it works on your bicycle, it will work. When you go walking with it, it will work. It will work straight out of the box. So that's the key thing, setting the unit up for you. You also get a quick start guide. So we give you a quick start guide of how to use this unit, how you start at the start of the day's walking, how you start recording your track, how you can navigate with it, and that's all in there, included in with the price. You also get a quick start guide of how to use Garmin Basecamp, which is Garmin's route planning software. Step-by-step instructions about where you download it from, how you set it up, and then how you can plan your various activities on Garmin Basecamp. We have both PC and Mac instructions for this as well, so again, it will let us know as you go through checkout, and we can put the relevant thing. Other key thing with the Montana 750i, it will work next to what's called the Explore app, which is Garmin's app. So if you don't want to plug into a PC and Mac, you can download routes and tracks onto your mobile phone or your tablet and wirelessly transfer them onto the GPS device. It's very much one of these new generation GPS units. So next thing we need to think about is the various mapping options. So there's currently 3 mapping options available on this GPS unit. If you look above the product of the picture, either to the right if you're on a PC or Mac, or underneath if you're on a mobile phone, you'll see a drop down menu with the various mapping options. Mapping option number 1 is Topo Active Mapping. This is for 47 European mapping. This is Garmin's mapping, which they pre-install onto all modern GPS units. Really nice digital map. As you zoom in you get more information, as you zoom out you get less. So it's not really a scale, it's lots of different scales. Negative thing in this country, it just shows everything as a path. It doesn't say if it's a footpath, a bridle way, or even a green lane for the green laners. So again, we really need to put an Ordnance Survey mapping if we're using it in this country. So what are the 2 alternatives for Ordnance Survey? There's what's called a Bird's Eye Plus voucher. A Bird's Eye Plus voucher enables you to download 25,000 square kilometres of 1 to 25,000 mappings. That's equivalent of your Explorer map. 25,000 square kilometres is the size of Wales and the Lake District put together, so it's a large area of Ordnance Survey mapping. What you actually do is apply that credit from that voucher against your Garmin account, and then you download that various mapping that you have. You have 1 year to download it. Don't worry, as with everything from GPS training, you get step-by-step instructions by activating the Bird's Eye Plus voucher, and then eventually how you download it using the Garmin Basecamp software. So again, you get those. Again, there's PC instructions and Mac instructions if you are going for the Bird's Eye Plus voucher. And then the final mapping option is a full GB 1 to 50k mapping. So that's full GB of 1 to 50,000. That's equivalent of the Land Ranger map. So it still shows footpaths, it still shows bridleways, everything you need when you're going out in the countryside. This is actually a Topo Great Britain Pro map card, which means it has routable data within national park. What does that mean? That means think of a car sat nav off-road. You can tap ahead of yourself on the screen and it routes you via the footpaths to get to that location. So if you were a walker that walks along National Park, really nice feature to have on this GPS unit. So to summarise, the 3 mapping options available is it comes preloaded with a Topo Active Mapping. You've got the Bird's Eye voucher, which is 25,000 square kilometres of 125,000 mapping, or the full GB at 1 to 50k mapping. If you're unsure about how each of those map sets will look, if you click on the FAQs tab that's on this product, I've done a little video review looking at the Topo Active Mapping 1 to 50,000 and also the 1 to 25,000. That might help you out in some small way. What else do you get from GPS training? I keep saying we're not just saying a box with a unit in it. You get access to our online training, our online resource we call it. There's over 60 videos of how to use this unit. Everything from starting off the real basics right up to the more advanced stuff it's all really very some technical stuff in there. So again, just work through there step by step, and that will get you to grips with your GPS unit. You also get email support and telephone support. So as you're working through that online training, you will, if there come in any questions, just drop us an email, give us a call, and we'll help you out. So within this unit, we're not just saying that box with a GPS unit, we're giving this training and support package around it. We call it our Go support package. You get this quick start guide, you get our Basecamp software, we've set that unit up for you, you get access to our online resource, and you get the telephone and email support. I very much hope this has helped. If you get any questions about this GPS unit or any other GPS unit from GPS training, please do not hesitate and get in touch.